Good evening, everybody. I'm Amy. Tonight's live round 5 is the mystery of my wedding photo. I recently had a dear friend over, and she's planning the wedding of her own daughter, which is super exciting. And she asked to look at one of our wedding photos or albums. So I shared it with her. And she said, "Oh, wow. So you've lost a lot of weight since this picture." I kind of didn't hear her. I was kind of caught up in the visit. And it suddenly occurred to me after she left that no, that's the mystery. In fact, I weigh 12 pounds more than I did in that picture today. No shade, no judgment. I'm not worried about, oh, I'm so overweight, but I am working on one thing, and that's decreasing inflammation. Inflammation is the root of all disease, and it has impacted my life significantly. Inflammation of the cranial nerve is what caused my Bell's palsy. So anything I can do to decrease inflammation is welcome. What I didn't understand is that I was one of the main culprits of the inflammation in my life. If you know me, you know I've already done a really good job of low toxing my house. I've implemented I use clean cleaning products. I've gone very natural in those ways, but I do love a good snack or something sugary. I'm a big sugar bug. And I'm not always that focused on my weight in terms of eating. I'm not like an organic eater or a totally healthy eater. And I knew that was an area I could improve. Well, cut to that conversation, and I realized that I do look significantly thinner after the 11-day jumpstart because I've addressed my inflammation. Inflammation being addressed is really critical. And I didn't ever manage to do it until this program. So I want to share with you why I think this is different than other programs. The first is the guides. There's so much information if you want it, but the guides are power packed, succinct information, step by step each day, what you can or could do. It's up to you, it's very flexible, but it also includes, especially if you're new to the first 11 days, you have like at 9 a.m. you can do this, at 10 a.m. you can do this. You don't have to follow along like that, but it meant a lot to me to have a very detailed checklist and very clear instructions, along with everyday contact by the people who are running the 11-day jumpstart, who can coach me, answer my questions, and help me. They have a whole staff in place that makes a really big difference. So, for example, I put up a bar that I saw at Trader Joe's, and I was like, is this good on the 11-day jumpstart? And I got a ton of feedback that it actually wasn't. It wasn't good for me at all. It didn't have the sugar that I was trying to avoid, but it had a bunch of other chemicals that were inflammatory. And it was listed, of course, as a health product. So having that ability to have the guides figuratively and literally means the world to me. It means that every time I dip my toe into that jumpstart, I know I've got the guidance, the information, and the leadership I need. I also like number two, the community. I like to know that what other people are doing and what's working for them, because often it'll give me ideas for recipes. It'll give me ideas for different movements or workouts. They do include workouts every single day, but they're so light and easy. And if you can't do that, they just recommend you walk for 20 minutes. Anybody can do that. And in fact, I've been trying to get more sunshine. Vitamin D, as we all know, is super great for us as well. The third thing is the recipes. There are a multitude of recipes. And so, what I'm learning isn't just how to handle those 11 days. I'm learning about recipes that I like, period. Whether it's healthy or not, I like the way this food tastes, right? So, one of the snacks that I've been enjoying, I learned from someone else on TikTok, and it was delicious. I'm going to eat it when I'm not on the 11-day jumpstart because it's fantastic. I also love that I can swap out a bunch of things. Often I would find when I would do programs in the past, it was like on this day eat this, on this day eat that, etc. Here it's like put in one of the meals here. And we have what are called swap out meals, hundreds of recipes from everything from vegan to paleo. We've got grain free, we've got specialty diets available. And what you learn through doing that is how you can sustain it, not just for yourself, but for your family. It's incredibly important to me that this is somewhat of a lifestyle shift, right? I don't want to be so stringent every single day of the month, but for 11 days of the month, I sure can. What I've realized is that because of the recipes that I've learned, I'm actually more likely to eat things that are helping decrease my inflammation because I'm becoming a lover of them. And I'm learning what's not good for me and what is. Last but not least, of course, is the cost. It's free. Now, you do need to grab the supplements, and I can help you there if you're going to do it. It's less money than you would think or imagine. And it's actually something I've been using for 5 years already. So I know, like, and trust this supplement. I know it is a game changer for me. I believe it's a big part of why I've been so much healthier the last 5 years. In addition to that, it is sourced from the part of the world where people live the longest because our inventor, our creator, went to that space in the world and said, what is it that they're doing different from us? And he noticed that they were snacking on a specific food and made a little drink for us out of it. I love the taste. I love that it's just 1 ounce a day that I take. You can take more, and I do on the Jumpstart, but it's made a massive impact on me that when I'm in that group and I get to be there for 30 days each Jumpstart I do, I'm really learning so much more. And I'm not having to pay every single day or, oh, well, if I want to be in this part, I have to pay more. There's no upselling. There's just resources. And that's really for me as someone who's looking to be healthy in my 50s, what I was seeking. And that's why I'm sharing it with you all. If you're interested in learning more about the Jumpstart, you can just message me the word Jumpstart or reach out in DMs or messages anytime. The key for me is I feel different, I look different, and I'm going to be healthier here moving forward because of what I've learned in this specific program. And I'm so grateful. So, whether you do this program or not, let me urge you to learn about inflammation and how it is the root of so many diseases. It's not just Bell's palsy. We're looking at cancers. We're looking at blood pressure issues, right? We're looking at heart disease. The number one killers in our country are all based around inflammation as being one of the causes. So I would love to know that from this, you had the opportunity to research a little bit about that. Just Google it. Is inflammation bad for me? And learn more about how it can be controlled. Because I'm sure if you're listening to this and you've got another program that you're doing, you could learn enough to leverage it in that program too. So it's not that you need to do the 11-day jumpstart. It's that I would love for you to have a conversation with a friend and have a mystery around your wedding photo where they say, wow, you've lost a lot of weight since then, when in fact you've gained 12 pounds. You've just kicked all that inflammation to the curb. So I hope your night is amazing. I hope it's light and easy. And I'm looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow, live around 5. Take care, everybody. Love you.